STAKK Nation, welcome back to the channel.
Champions.
Double up. What are we talking about today, sir?
Man, energy. You guys hear me talk about this all the time. Today we're going to talk about the fact that you can generate money from Bitcoin, from energy. It's funny how that works to generate money from money itself, from energy itself.
Well, sounds like proof of work.
Yep, that's what we're talking about today.
This is incredible. So, obviously, Bitcoin mining is something that has been
bastardized by the World Economic Forum.
Yes. We've definitely seen it bastardized. Really demonized. What is the other one for it? The other one, when you
Misrepresent something.
Misrepresented, Jesus. Misrepresented to the highest, misrepresented to the highest extent. Okay, by various three-letter agencies. However, it seems to me that, like we've always been saying, this technology that we're dealing with here is incredible how much it touches so many different facets
of our lives
in society, right? And in fact, the way the thing is designed, given the energy consumption from Bitcoin, it forces you to want to look for the cheapest form of energy in order to maximize your profits.
Cheapest, most efficient,
right?
less impact to the environment.
Exactly. So we have a technology, a piece of code that is designed and to benefit from it, right? The game theory around it is the cheaper energy you can find, the more profitable you would be. The more efficient energy you can find, the more profitable you would be. And at the same time, it seems that in order to be able to get this cheaper, more efficient energy, a lot of the options or sources that you have to go to are things that are more eco-friendly. So it almost seems like if you wanted to call yourself the World Economic Forum or whoever, whichever other woke environmental group is out there, you probably could have just designed Bitcoin and released it, and naturally it would start enforcing or incentivizing behaviors that are beneficial to the environment,
even the surrounding people or communities in that environment.
Exactly. So instead of trying to use, there was the time when the BlackRock guy Larry Fink came out and said they have to
ESG situation.
More like they have to force behaviors on people.
Oh, that conversation.
Yes,
because they must control the way you think.
Exactly, right? They must control the way you think. You could force behaviors on people, or you could set up an incentive structure that positively rewards people for doing or for moving in a direction that is beneficial for all of mankind. Say, for example, like your climate change situation. It seems to me Bitcoin and its mining right now is taking more aggressive, or is at least incentivizing very aggressively actions to improve the environment.
Is one way that you can improve and help the environment without necessarily profiting negatively. Am I making sense?
Yeah, profiting in a way that is deleterious to other or the ecosystem.
The community in which you're getting the resources from is benefiting from it. When you mine Bitcoin.
Yes.
Unlike when you mine gold or you mine oil, you destroy the environment. In Bitcoin, it's the reverse. You actually help the environment and you still make profit.
There's a reason why there's something called blood diamonds, isn't it?
Bloods for the diamonds.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's see here. We're going to look at some stuff going on here on X. What do we have going on here?
So Dan McHardully posted this, and I was like, man, we have to talk about this.
Okay.
Because not only, we used to talk about flare gas, which I think we have an article about.
Yeah.
But, almost every neighborhood or streets that I knew of growing up in Nigeria at least have some stream.
Yeah.
right? And I've always thought this is energy,
Absolutely.
especially if you study physics, but it never gets converted to good use.
This
As a matter of fact, it gets littered with plastics and dirt.
true.
There's a solution for that. You can create street lights. You can even create money off of those streams in your neighborhood, and like people talking about taxes, just to take care of the goddamn taxes.
Yes. I think if the community is invested in something like this, and like you said, this idea of taxes as well, I think it is difficult to see how an environment will not prosper if some of the burdens of the legacy system are removed. It's just we are in 2024 and there are some analog systems at this point in time that no longer serve us very well. And I think that the entire fiat system is one of those, right? And the centralized system is definitely one of those, and it's worth exploring for sure. Let's take a look at.
I would say that's one of the probably reasons they killed Tesla, is that the guy was going to decentralize power. It was going to decentralize energy.
Right.
But the institutions in power at the time said this has to be a money-making, a profit-making situation.
Yeah. I mean, look at the internet. Yeah, look at the internet. It's the same thing, right?
Netscape came out wanting to charge.
Yeah.
Now they are just still charging indirectly. It's your data that they're making money off of.
Absolutely. Now, let's talk about getting the cheapest energy, because this post here from Dan, it says, buy cheap land in the middle of nowhere with a small river on it, build a vortex turbine, add Bitcoin miners, add Starlink, create blocks, get rewards. That is very powerful.
And in the future, when we no longer have to mine Bitcoin but approve transaction, that still remains profitable because you get paid for the transaction verification.
And so there's many different ways then. So maybe say someone that does not even, is not going to go buy empty land, if you have solar.
Which the actual article also talks about, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Let's see. So where are we going? The next article now? Ooh. Bitcoin mining using stranded natural gas is the most cost-effective way to reduce emissions.
Coming to you from Arcane Research, by the way.
What are we looking at on this one?
It's just basically telling you there is the hydro, you have the gas, the flare gas, you have the wind, and we have solar. All this is contributing to the environment. So solar, of course, you can use to mine Bitcoin.
Of course.
You have wind energy that's giving you that benefit as well. But the best one, which is the worst one impacting nature, which is impacting the environment and the ozone layer, is the flare gases, which everybody uses. It's oil.
Yes.
It's coming from natural gas. It's also coming from oil, etc., etc. Boom, highest return on investment. Way up there.
That's insane.
Say no more.
That's insane. The thing speaks for itself. It's really shocking to me how much Bitcoin just effortlessly wins all the time. Yet, we have people that are still acting like this is something that is not prominent in our environment right now. This second chart which we're looking at here is carbon emissions of gas flaring and Bitcoin mining.
See how much gas flaring is destroying the environment?
Yeah.
And Bitcoin mining. Now take all of that and now transfer that into mining.
Yeah.
Therefore, saving the environment.
It almost seems like...
See that gas flaring occurs on oil production sites and hence geographically concentrated. So there's a little map of the world and it literally shows almost every continent destroying the environment. This is how oil impacts. I'm talking about global warming, etc., etc. It's the same people that are talking about global warming that are actually destroying the environment with their oil production, with their natural gas production.
This is true. Wow, incredible.
That was a video we did a while back ago. That shows Europe using all of that oil coming from Russia.
Exactly.
And these are the same people screaming environmental issues, but they're the one actually using the most dirty oil or dirty energy.
I mean, they're the ones that are out there blowing things up right now. I kind of wonder when you look at all these missiles and things like that. I don't think that those are friendly for the environment.
No, they're not.
Meanwhile, you have another group of idiots creating an electric tank. I don't know. When you create an electric tank, what is the electric tank shooting? Is it shooting? Is it
Laser.
Is it shooting lasers? Is it shooting like some environmentally friendly missiles and stuff like that? I mean, the ridiculousness of these people at this point in time is beyond me. But it is very clear to me that there's a certain group on Earth that the way they think is just not like everybody else. Okay, because this is the same way they want to build an electric tank to say that their military is eco-friendly. We're going to make the military eco-friendly. So that we can come up to you and hit you with something that is not very eco-friendly or destroying lives. Human lives itself is not preserving life, right? So you're coming to kill people right now, but you're going to save the environment to prolong human life.
I don't get it.
Okay.
How is it even eco-friendly if the resources that you need for the battery, imagine how big those batteries gotta be. People have to die for those resources. But it's probably somewhere in Africa, right? Then you get those resources, you form it into a battery. Then it still needs to get charged from what form of energy? Because it just doesn't charge itself.
Yeah.
How's that eco-friendly?
Maybe the tanks are going to have solar panels. Yeah.
Should have bullet cracked that thing.
Yeah. Maybe midway through battle, they can call a brief ceasefire so that they can recharge their tank before they move forward. It is insane. It's absolutely asinine. It's like when we had paper bags and they said, plastics are not good for the environment. Actually, we used to have paper bags and they're like, well, we're destroying the trees. So we went to plastics. And they went, oh, well, the plastics are destroying the ocean and blah, blah, blah. And then now we've come back to paper. But this time you have to pay to get a bag just to leave the grocery store. Listen, man, we're being scammed, and at some point it becomes offensive. Okay? Speaking of things that are not a scam, okay, ladies and gentlemen, the subscriber counts which we are looking at, it is not a scam. We really appreciate you all for rocking with us. It's an incredible thing. Please be sure to subscribe to the channel. Share the video with your friends and family, and of course, we're over there on X as STAKK and Spotify as STAKK. Double O, any other thoughts before we wrap this one up here?
Really, Bitcoin is for everybody. It's the most decentralized money there is. You don't even need to mine. Just get yourself a node. Start messing around with that. Just cost you a penny.
Absolutely.
That's what I like to add to that.
It is an incredible technology, and the person with the cheapest energy is going to win. And as of right now, it seems to me that Africa is winning that race.
Tell them.
Okay. Untapped resources. And what is more beautiful about it is that some of these African nations, as we go down this path, we're kicking out the colonizers. We are kicking out the colonizers. Beautiful stuff which you're not seeing unfold in mainstream media. Okay. Now, ladies and gentlemen, before we roll out, we want to remind you that it is very important for everyone to understand Bitcoin at this point in time. It is no longer optional, so please hop over to our website.
Yes, sir.
We're going to be adding some more content on here, resources which you can come on to learn about some free resources which you can come to learn about Bitcoin and so on and so forth. But if you want to engage us in experiencing some of our services, okay, we have the Bitcoin introduction course, okay, a rapid dash to understanding money, how it has evolved, and why Bitcoin is so important right now.
Save yourself the time.
Okay.
Don't go to some of those websites and start shilling all sorts of blockchains.
Listen, hop over there, join us there. We also are able to provide you some Bitcoin consultations. Maybe you have some things that you're trying to plan out, that you want to understand how Bitcoin can fit into your life, into your plan, right?
Your business.
Give you some ideas and solutions that are out there, discuss it with you to familiarize you with the process. Maybe you just want to be trading on, okay? We have a strong trading basics course that covers everything you will need to know, okay? And of course, a live session as well with the one and only Double O.
Don't trade Bitcoin.
Yes, giving you premium
attention, personalized attention.
Exactly, right? So please, ladies and gentlemen, be sure to check out that website. And of course, if you are into the Crypto Squad. Okay, our friends over at BK Crypto Coaching. We are also over there. Okay, you can book a 15-minute session with any of our friends over there at BK Crypto. They will give you a rundown of the crypto environment and some of the other services.
Teach you how not to get rug pulled,
Exactly.
Secure your crypto.
Exactly. Things like that.
Save yourself from the financial institutions.
Exactly. And most importantly, the mindset change is very important. We also have RB over there with the financial soul healing at your service. Okay. Anything else I'm missing, double up?
Champion. All covered.
Sounds good. Ladies and gentlemen, until next time, Brazen out.
Double O.